similar story with this game. Deus Vult taking control of the early to mid, but the question is, will Geek Fam be able to turn things around again?
Will Geek Fam be able to secure a clean sweep up against Deus Vult? Or will Deus Vult revolt and take game number 2 to force us to a game 3? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Land of Dawn for game number 2.
The Land of Dawn is gonna witness an epic battle between two teams that have so far proven that they are ready mentally. They are ready with the momentum that they have. Team Deus Vult, they will not give up easily on that best of 7, crucial best of 7 they had back there in the EECA. And Team Geek Fam, by their last dance in the group stage, will it be their last dance during the whole tournament? That's the question. The answer is going to be here in a few minutes.
All right, in terms of the rotation speed, Geek Fam just a little bit faster. They had to help out that Fredrin, of course. So now let's see where their first exit is going to be after this Little Wanderer trade, which will be secured by a boy without a problem. But look at that. This is actually something that we saw already from AP Brand in the MPL Philippines playoffs, or
Yes,
I believe
sir.
that was MPLI. Well, when AP Brand played that Phobius mid, it is disruptive in the sense that if you're not careful, especially if you have dashes with your mid laners and your roamers, you're just going to be surprised as to why do I feel like I have to go back home? Suddenly you lose control of the map little by little, so that's what Geek Fam has to watch out for.
Oh wow, a retribution early. Fiddle and Ham, even Appraiser's Wrath. They really want to get Kid Bomba out of this lane as fast as possible.
Oh, he's recalling there. He's dancing. He's dancing in front of Kid Bomba. After Kid Bomba being a bully, a full bully for the first game, now it's time to bully the bully. We can see here something that catches my eyes actually, Raptor. Why does Phobius have the vengeance instead of the flame shot? But let's see the team fight.
Whoa, he committed the Requiem over right as the turtle's about to spawn in. I think that might have been a miscommunication from the team. Now it gives Geek Fam so much more of a chance to secure the first neutral objective. Heck, Boy has also already been sent up top to help clear the wave.
Right now, it still looks good for Deus Vult to actually potentially contest this. To answer the question real quickly, is because he's most likely going to be the first one to trigger the crossbow tag of the 1-1.
Yeah,
good poke, and look at Luke. Already jumping in, a spatial migration knocks him up. Luke, it's a good vengeance from Sunset Lover, but Luke just walks around him. Magister looking for an opening. Nile versus Magister in the Appraiser's Wrath and a Retry. Luke against 2, still battling it out, but finally gets hammered down. And even on the other side, it's going to be a kill over to Geek Fam. 1 neutral objective, 1 kill versus Deus Vult here, who are still trying to fend off against this purple buff. Nile holding it in. He doesn't have the retribution. Kid Bomba looks for the backline instead. Nile will be given free reign to take that purple buff over. And Beloy just flaps his wings out of this team fight.
A 1-to-1 trade, a purple buff for Nile. I think that Team Geek Fam have won this team fight, hypothetically speaking, but 200 gold is not something I would call a win.
Oh, no, but in terms of like what they got out of it, they got a turtle, they stole away a purple buff. I would consider that a win. So don't be shy, man. You can say that that's a win for Geek Fam.
Look, it's building.
Yeah, it's building. It's not a big win, of course. It's not something that will already determine the early game, but it's good signs for Geek Fam right now. And actually, looking at the lineup of Geek Fam, there's a lot of arm movement that you need. SMS dancing, you got the flapping wings of Baloyski, Marky at one point with the 1-1, of course. So just all arm strength right now for Geek Fam. And yeah, this early on, Deus Vult are already feeling that Esmeralda.
Follow-up has been the main problem, actually, for the side of Deus Vult. There's been a few chances for them to go for these pickoffs, spatial migrations with even the Violet Requiem committed in, but there's just no one there to really deal damage.
Yeah, we haven't seen the Divine Judgment also yet being triggered for the favor of Marky to activate his crossbow of Tang. And so far, Team Geek Fam, I wouldn't say that they are going for an aggressive approach. I would say that they want to take this game layer by layer. They want to take it with the minimum risk so far, but I'm quite interested to see the give it all, win all, or have nothing at all. But let's have a look at something here. I saw that at the items that Luke actually is building that book, the mana book. So he's gonna be a little bit squishy for during the early game.
Talisman.
Yeah, the Enchanted Talisman, but I think it's because he got a feel for it himself where, wait, I can just constantly steal shields from people here. So yeah, he won't have the defensive item, but he'll just have a less cooldown, more cooldown reduction so that he can quickly slurp those shields up. That's his defense.
Yeah, spamming his skills. Spamming his skills.
Oh, penalty zone. This time with a Valor Requiem to help him over. Now gets the Razor's Wrap, but it's not going to be enough to save his life. A boy now in the midst of it all. Still, just with the circling eagle, it's actually Deus Vult who lose a bit more HP. A boy hiding back under the turret. Sunset Lover unable to find that last proc of the demonic force to finish a boy up. And Geek Fam, somehow, some way, with their jungler dying straight away, they got an equal trade. What?
Reptar, what was that?
What? Man, I have the same reaction right now as Geek, as Mirko here. Because look, Deus Vult, we were talking about control for Kid Bomba. He set that up. Followed up really well by Magister. But again, longer team fights.
Spatial migration with Valor Requiem and the circling eagle. But he's still alive, and Niall gets the retry. The Appraiser's Wrath, even in that situation, unnecessary. Luke just takes him down.
Oh my god.
What?
Wait for the Philly Dancer. Wait for the Esmeralda to warm things up. She is just getting started. When the shields start to build up on Team Deus, Vult is gonna just be a lethal poison that they are making themselves.
Wow.
Geek Fam, what you're showing right now, your small decisions in terms of engaging and re-engaging, being able to avoid key abilities here from the side of Deus Vult and being enough to extend the fight to the point where you get the turtle and objective yourself, that we can say you won that fight. It's, again, this is the spirit of Geek Fam that we're seeing. And now Deus Vult, let's see what their answer is.
Flicker into the bushes, BBB! Big brain Beloyski finding Carvey. Marky getting all of the weakness points down with the crossbow of Tang, even with the vengeance. It's Niall with a big swing of his sword and even a taunt onto Sawa. A boy needs one more hit, but he's not going to be able to find it. Meanwhile, Luke in the mid lane, 2v1, no problem. That's why his name is Luke. You look at him and he's fine.
Yeah, Niall was just like Bankai, taking that kill down there. And Team Geek right now are in the driver's seat. And I would actually say once again that Team Geek Fam have a really good start. I said it in the whoa.
You got no follow-up there, man. Kid Bomba.
Whoa. I mean, he defended the turret. I would say it's actually quite worth it here.
Okay.
With a flicker though?
Yeah, I mean, that's all they could find, I think, right?
Yeah. I was scared for Kid Bomba's life there, though. Okay. Sawa. Is he going to commit this?
Nope. Just chills out. Whoa, even a spatial mic. Wait, they're rotating up top, looking for a trade here, an exchange perhaps. As Geek Fam have actually... So that sacrifice of the penalty zone flicker might not even do much for them.
How long can these fights actually continue?
Well, you want a specific number? Like in terms
approximate.
of approximate? Oh, well, Beloyski. Is he?
If he just gets out.
Wow.
Conceal. Now you see me, now you don't.
Man's using cheats. Greed is good.
That was
Beloyski.
Luke. He says, oh my God. All right, there you go. If they keep surviving like that, it would be unfair. Finally, they get punished for overextending. But they get a turtle.
But if we keep having these fights, you will lose your voice, man.
For sure.
No, he'll be fine.
I'm fine.
Okay.
He's a big boy. Geek Fam right now.
Am I a BB?
You are
a big boy?
Yes,
boy.
In terms of that, yes, you are a BB, a big boy.
Big boy miracle.
If you are a Filipino viewer in the English stream, don't think about it the other way. So, Geek Fam. Wow. Just baiting out again, Deus Vult. They're taking very unorthodox approaches and unorthodox fights that they're making Deus Vult react. They're thinking, oh, hey, look, we could punish a member of Geek Fam here, but wait, we missed our turtle timing because someone here is being disruptive. This is the, how do I say this? It's sort of like a sketchy performance from Geek Fam in a good way.
Yeah.
Because it's so unorthodox. It's making
so
you scratch
geeky.
your head. It's so geeky, exactly. It's the geekiest fam I've seen.
The geeky, something like the bestest of the best that we had earlier on today.
Exactly.
There's a lot of B's going on, man.
Yeah.
BBB, Big Brain Beloy. BOB, bestest of the best as well. And then BB Miracle.
BB Miracle.
Whoa! That's a flicker and a divine judgment. Sawa, he gets deleted. Niall able to dash out from the Bennett's Rage. Marky gets a crossbow of Tang, and just like that, Deus Vult are pushed over. Falling Star Moon on 2-2. They collapse under the turret. And now it's just Kid Bomba who's left to defend. It's a 4-for-0. Turrets are just a figment of your imagination for Geek Fam. It's a wipeout. Niall, he doesn't even die.
It's wiped out. They wanted that pro
Wow.
gameplay up there in the top lane, and they got it. Deus Vult lost a 5v5 that they have been planning for it
What?
for almost 40 seconds.
My goodness! Unorthodox approaches. You thought you knew us, but you don't! The damage of Nile!
The lower Nile is, the less you should fight, and Luke gets out as well. With a Purifying, just like that, Saul, the main guy who can get you out to facilitate these face checks, has been taken out.
Luke, man, that's cruel.
That's cruel. That's cruel. I can feel the anger of Deus Vult right now.
Oh, they're going in, but they're not really finding much. It's Luke who outtrades them again. Meanwhile, Nile, he just loves pressing the Appraiser's Rat button, huh?
Yeah. The moment it's up, he'll just tell them I'm pressing it. And it works. This Esmeralda pickup. Back to basics, says Geek Fam. You have a Phoveus, we'll pick up the Esme. You have a Mathilda, we'll slurp up your shields. One pick alone, plus unorthodox execution by Geek Fam, we might be on the way to a 2-0 Geek Fam win.
Well, I've started to love you actually, Mirko, after you said that you wanted to see an Esmeralda.
Yeah.
Like we are already off a good start here. Look here at Team Geek.
Jeez, guys, get a room.
No, love him in a good way.
Yeah.
Valorsky loves Divine Judgment still. Flicker in. Oh, that's a penalty zone. Oh, it's a turnaround. Deus Vult, the revolt is here. That's a demonic force to the back. Nile giving him another proc, and that's going to be the follow-up. The spatial migration. Requiem as well. They go on to avoid when Nile's the one CC'd. Now it's Luke in the back, zoning the back line. Sunset Lover has been isolated and taken down. Geek Fam, 3 members strong. They're still looking to engage. They're the one looking for the plays. What?
Sustain longer team fights, extended scenarios, and Nile. Magister can only watch. He didn't have his retribution yet, and he loses his purple buff. Deus Vult, though, they made the right play to force that.
That's a lot of resources, and Luke just dances his way
Wow.
out, man.
Luke's just tick-tocking on Deus Vult right now.
Casual Esmeralda day, dancing left and
proper
right.
call dog
left
to get
and
out.
right.
Yeah, proper call dog
Oh
from
my God.
Luke.
Let's all take a breather here. Let's breathe.
Let's do that.
Yeah, because
Part of me
both
doesn't
team-
want to, but I will agree with you. We need to slow down a bit.
Yeah, both teams have been fighting since minute 1. Actually, like people can't see you guys, but both of you sat down. You're actually taking a breather here.
We gotta, just a little bit.
Huh?
Okay, Natalia gets caught in the penalty zone, but now it's Beloy's turn.
Oh,
With a concealed
Beloyski.
circling eagle forced out now.
He's waiting.
The team's isolated.
There it
Cody's
is.
in the back. They don't
Marky.
have a damage dealer. And Geek Fam just capitalize on this. Look at Esme. Look at Luke.
Yeah.
He's just zoning. Oh, he gets
Oh,
gunned down.
he's
One more
stuck
hit.
there. Oh.
Finally, he gets taken down. My God. But has he done enough?
Enough bullying. Enough.
Yeah, not the cleanest approaches, not the cleanest of trades, but we saw what Geek Fam were thinking there. It was Luke pushing back Carvey, who was stuck in the mid lane. Sao eventually got separated from everyone else in Deus Vult, who were there near the purple buff because he was pulled by Beloyski. It was a roamer and XP laner trade, but by the time that Lord spawns, Luke will be back in time. So the unorthodox approaches from Geek Fam, they have some orthodox foundations there. But Deus Vult, you gotta appreciate their fighting spirit here. They're trying to make plays. They're trying to find openings that they can make the most out of. But Geek Fam, they're just too shifty right now for Deus Vult.
Yeah, 30 minutes in.
Oh! The fadeaway, the spatial migration, but with a pullback. That's all they need. Sunset Lover now with the demonic force, but it's going to be the crossbow of Tang from the solution to pick up a double and to secure Geek Fam a Lord.
13 minutes in, 14 minutes in, and you can already sense that this is the end game. I don't know what are these guys on right now. Team Geek Fam are just swinging left and right, having a lot of damage, making the best out of all their picks. The 1-1, the crossbow of Tank, she didn't even need to trigger that. Marky didn't even need in this team fight to trigger the crossbow of Tank, but here's one thing.
Wow.
Will Team Geek Fam finish this game with the second Lord, with the level 2 Lord enhanced one?
It's endable.
Yeah.
As we'd say in MPL Philippines, it is endable right now for Geek Fam. It's not 5G, 6G, 7G. It's 8G right now for Geek Fam.
Oh. They are
Let's
going
see.
in.
With a charge in the bottom lane, Geek Fam takes one. Looking to push in with more waves here as the bottom lane gets slow pushed. Luke dealing with the wave up top. Not going to be able to get the proper time. Sawo circling Ego to defend its rage onto the back. Marky gets shut down with a Requiem. That's also going to be another falling. Luke is able to maneuver out for now, but he's going to be chased down by Magister and Carvey. Magister buys the winner truncheon, and just like that, endable becomes not endable. Deus Vult able to defend.
Geek Fam, this happens to them so often. That push with a Lord, a second Lord, going into an inhibitor, getting punished, losing your marksman. Deus Vult now have more space around the map to work with to push out. And what a play there by Sawo to force a reaction from Geek Fam to set up Carvey for the Bennett's Rage.
Actually, what makes a lot of sense to me right now is that Luke will be the one who dealt the most damage and also the one who received the most damage. But, oh, they're committing?
Demonic Force into the back, the combo again. This time it's Nile who gets taken to the skies. The penalty zone onto two. Demonic Force in the back. Luke losing immortality. The crossbow tanks ready with a divine track with his bell. That was going to be Marquee. But a winner truncheon has been popped. Kid Bomba staying alive for just a bit. Spatial migration knocking him up. A boy now getting knocked up as well with the circling eagle. Beloyski flickering out of harm's way. Luke falling back, recalling. Who won that?
Actually, a few seconds ago, I was about to say that all the turrets are intact for Team Geek Fam, but with just one mistake, they were able to tunnel in the mid lane.
Yeah, I'd say Deus Vult won that in the sense that now they feel like they have more room around the map to work with. Looking at the items right now, marksmen are locked in. No window nature here for that Beatrix. Go for full-on damage is what Carvey wants, and actually, the members of Geek Fam got to feel it. One defensive item, sort of, for Marky in the Rose Gold meter, but of course he needed to build that, going up against the damage of the three magic damage dealers on the side of Deus Vult. But it's the difference in magic damage between the two mid laners, because it's already up to a Divine Glaive, if I'm not mistaken, for the Valentina. Yes, already up to a Divine Glaive, while that Phoveus is only up to 3 core items built up in the hands of Sunset Lover.
Well, having Luke on that Esmeralda only reminds me of the basics of this game, because you know and you notice that there's a lot of shields in the enemy with the enemy heroes. Why don't you just go for the obvious? Why don't you just go for the Esmeralda? And so far he's so annoying to Deus Vult, but sometimes like he carries away, like he gets so super motivated by the momentum.
Yeah, but that's exactly why that Beatrix on Carvey, he went for the full damage build.
You know what he needs?
What?
Disciplines.
Discipline, exactly. A little bit more discipline from Geek Fam. Let's see what happens here for this Lord.
Luke's just zoning right now. Beloyski into the front, the spatial migration cancel, but it's going to be a winner truncheon in the penalty zone as well. Marky looking for all the weakest points right now, but it's going to be Sunset Lover who chases all the way to the back. Marky with just one more necessary, finds it with a crossbow attack, but in the back, Nile falls first. Sunset Lover survives the onslaught of damage coming through, and now it's Geek Fam who are on the run. Deus Vult have won a team fight with a 1-for-0 trade.
Wow, Marky. He was stopped single-handedly by Sunset Lover. Now Sunset Lover is showing why they picked up the Phoveus. Yes, you have an Esmeralda on your side. Okay, you controlled majority of the game. Oh, but the Lord here.
Requiem always going to be a Purify from the side of a boy. A circling eager to knock him up in penalty zone onto Beloy. Luke in the back looking for a play. Not able to find it just yet. And that's going to be Magister who secures the retreat. Beloy, no immortality. Demonic Force coming down. That's a circling eagle from a boy. Sawa taking low. It's Marky who gets taken down by Kid Bomba, and now we're looking for more. A boy still with a Terrify getting out. Nile coming back in, respawning, and now knocking Kid Bomba out. But look at Sawo. Wait, he's going back in. No, circling eagle just to prevent another engage. No Marky, no Luke.
Winter has come to the Philippines. 3 winter truncheons on the side of Deus Vult, all just to negate the crossbow of Tang of this 1-1.
2-man taunt, penalty zone. A boy now buys the immortality in time with the penalty zone. Niles getting locked down as well. Appraiser's rad, not enough. That's everyone except Beloy who's been taken down. 1 man versus the world. And the base is wide open. 5 seconds for Marky. Deus Vult will deny a clean sweep from Geek Fam.